Hey guys, how's it going? My name's Lois and welcome back to Sky Factory 3. In the last episode, we were building a little bit of our factory, our seed factory. Get to work on that a little bit, maybe later. We'll see about that. I'll show you why in a moment. But we've been working with Botania. That has been the big thing that we've been doing. And yeah, it's going okay. We need a lot of mana. That's kind of our problem currently. But we're getting close, and once we're done with Botania, there's only 3 more things to do. And granted, it's like the most difficult things in the mod, or yeah, in the mod to do. But we'll get there. So, what are we gonna do today? Well, hopefully we have enough mana now to open up the portal to Alfheim. That is kind of the first goal. And then the second goal is I built a really big platform down here where we're going to fight the Gaia Guardian. And there's some things I want to do to kind of get ready for that. And we're going to start with that right now. I'm going to grab some more lava. But as you can see, my inventory is very full. And the reason being is we're going to make some enchanted books. And we're going to use, well, Ender.io because it's easier. And what I want is protection 4. Is there a protection 5? I can never remember. Protection. Oh, I did the double ore symbols. Protection 4 is the highest enchant. So, okay. We're going to get the protection 4 book. We need 28 levels. It's not that bad. We're going to use some solid experience. And hopefully we can get enough levels for all of this. And there is our first protection book. We're going to need more experience, I think. And our second... God, that is loud. Our second book. And to our third. So we're going to make some protection books, obviously. And I actually don't know if this is going to work the way I hope it does. But it does cost a lot of dark steel. That's okay, though. So let's get the protection books. And the question is, can we enchant our supremium armor with all this stuff? So let's take off the helmet for starters, and we can in fact put protection on this stuff. That's good. So we need more levels. Alright, so that is kind of the first thing. And then the second thing, we'll probably end up doing this again, by the way, because we're going to want those books eventually. But then the second thing we're going to want is Unbreaking. And that's going to cost 18 levels. Yeah, we don't have all that much. Let's see, do we have any more experience stuff? Oh, yeah, we do. So we need 18 levels for each of these. So let's just eat an entire thing of solid experience. And eventually we will probably start setting up some automatic stuff with that, but we need more lapis. So we're going to get Unbreaking as well, and Unbreaking is not going to be important later. When I say later, I mean when we get Draconic Armor. Draconic Armor, we can basically put in whatever enchanted books we want, and we'll be able to get whatever enchant we, well, desire, basically. And it's free changing. It doesn't actually like require us to use an anvil or anything on them, so it's really nice. But the downside to it is we need to have the books, and so that is something we'll have to worry about later. Not that big of a deal right now. And let's just eat all this experience, and then we're going to have hopefully a decent set of armor to deal with the Gaia Guardian. I don't know how good this armor actually is, all things considered, but oh well. So that is fine. On Breaking 3, our anvil just broke, so let's get some more iron. We could make a dark steel anvil, but we have so much iron, it's not really needed. And I said we would probably get to the, I can't fly, get to the seed stuff, but I'm currently trying to make the seed reprocessor, and it requires a ton of soul dust and soulium ingots, so it's gonna take a little bit. Alright, so leggings, Supremium helmet, and the boots. So we'll put that stuff on, and it is nice and enchanted, and hopefully can stand up to whatever Mr. Gaia Guardian can throw at us. So we're gonna get some more lava eggs, because I don't know if we have enough. Well, I don't know if we have enough mana yet, and I'm gonna go ahead and feed that one too. And we're gonna make a couple other things. So we have all of these bobble spaces. We're gonna make a couple of Botania items that are going to be really nice to have. And I want to make a comment on something real quick. So our wither farm is kind of broken. Right? It's kind of awful. Well, we'll fix that relatively soon. Once we get some draconic infused obsidian. Where is it? I believe we can still do this. Some draconium infused obsidian. Pretty easy recipe. We can use that to make a dislocator receptacle. Then we just put a dislocator in there, and we can very easily teleport the wither around. So what we'll do is we'll make a secondary, we'll make maybe this be the killing chamber. We'll move the bottom stuff, make another little area with a portal where we summon in the wither, kill him in here by teleporting him into the box. And that will be a lot easier, so we won't have the issue of it tries to place the wither down and it messes up because, well, everything is awful. Ooh. Are those the... Yeah, those are the good enchanted apples. We're going to use those as well in the very near future. And yeah, kind of the plan is we're going to have some stuff going on. So we're going to make a couple of really cool little trinkets and toys. Some of them I think we can go ahead and make. Can we make the Ring of Far Reach? We can. It requires a Rune of Pride. That's not too terrible. So Far Reach. And we're going to want the Tectonic Girdle. That is also important. It requires a Fire and Earth Rune plus some leather. That I think we can go ahead and do. Do we have... We have some leather. We just need 4 leather. We're going to need Mana Steel. We are going to need some Elementium, which that's something we don't have all that much of. But we don't need that much currently. Going to need all of these. Yeah, we might need to get some more Elementium. That's not that big of a deal. But we'll see. Anyways, we need Earth and Fire. We should be able to make the Tectonic Girdle. So what is this thing? Well, it's a belt. And it's a really good belt. So wearing this, we have knockback resistance. So we will never be knocked back forever. So long as we're wearing this. So if we look at baubles and accessories, yeah, Tectonic Girdle negates knockback when worn. It's really nice. So other things we might want is, ooh, Sojourner's Sash might be good. That gives us speed, which none of our armor actually gives us. So that might be a good idea. But the Ring of Far Reach is even better. We have a bunch of Elementium in here, by the way. So Ring of Far Reach requires Rune of Pride, which is Fire and Summer and 2 diamonds. 2 mana diamonds, not that hard. Assuming we have, you're still steaming. Okay, they're all still steaming. Thermal lilies are nice, but they are a little bit, they take a while to do anything. So we needed, okay, we don't need the Tectonic Girdle up anymore. We need the Ring of Far Reach. So Pride is fire and summer, so we're going to need a fire rune. And to get summer, it is earth and air. Now this doesn't actually use up the runes, so we'll be fine. And then melon, slime, and 2 sand. Plus a living rock. So let's grab that. Summer, melon, slime, and 2 sand. So we need melon, slime, and sand. 1 S. 2 sand. How's this doing? It's still working. It's gonna take a while. Let's make sure everything down here is actually working properly. Yeah, it's just slow. Okay, that's fine. We'll live. Anyways, let's get back to this. So, are you guys ready to accept? Nope, you're still steaming. Alright, so we need earth. We need to turn our magnet off. Where'd they go? Oh, hey. Air actually went on there. Earth, sand, melon, slime. And I actually need another rock. And this should be pretty straightforward, to be honest. The biggest thing is, are we going to have enough mana? We should. And we should have enough mana to open that guy up as well. We'll see, though. So we'll put that there. Get our runes. And then summer, fire, 2 mana diamonds gives us pride. So we'll get those put back away. We'll get our summer rune back and all that kind of fun stuff. I don't know how much we're going to actually play with Botania after we get like done with things. And I don't actually know that the Sojourn Sash is going to be useful because it does cost mana. But if we look, I actually don't know if we can see this ring yet. Anyways, let's go ahead and get our Rune of Pride. We can put that away. Summer. So, Pride. And Ring of Far Reach. So this, if we look, we can reach that block. No farther. But if we equip this, we can reach all the way over there. So far reach, duh. I think it's like 3 blocks that extends the reach by, but that's super important because it means we're going to be able to fight things a little bit farther away than where we're like at. So the only thing we need is some sort of speed. And I don't want to use anything that's mana related because I don't want... mana is hard enough to come by. Unless we have some Black Lotuses. We have one. That is disappointing. Let's see. We're also going to need a beacon. So do we have... we need a nether star. Okay. Go ahead and craft me up a nether star. And we'll get that taken care of. And then we're going to need the Gaia pylon. So the pixie dust is the big thing we need. So we need ender pearls that are turned into mana pearls. I don't know how many of those we actually have, but we will see. Eventually, by the way, this down here might become root stuff. I don't know how much, again, we're going to play with that mod, but we might. It could be fun. Let's get as many as we can. Alright, that is as many as we can. Alright, that's fine. You're no longer steaming. And you could probably eat something. Have a pork chop. And it means these guys are probably ready. Cool, so we're going to get a lot of mana from that. And that's kind of just the big thing we need to do. We should probably also make a little bit, you know, kind of the big thing that I'm working towards, and why we're doing this, is to get the Cakey Myrse. The Cakey Myrse flower is really nice to have. It just requires some pixie dust. So that's something we can very easily automate and have a lot of really good mana production. It's just a matter of getting it. The other thing I guess we should probably get some of is Dreamwood, which comes from Living Wood. Because how much cake do we have? We have 40 cakes in here. And then there's the Happy Birthday Dark Osto that we have 170 of. So something didn't form right. Ugh, I hate doing this. Yeah, we're gonna have to fix this. Maybe next episode. We'll see how difficult it will be to get the dislocator stuff set up and all that fun stuff. So we'll just place that back. And we do need to repair our cutlass. I'd like to do that before we fight the Gaia Guardian. And yeah, so now we should have the Nether Star. We can put that in here. Get the beacon. We're going to need the beacon. We're going to need to activate it. So we're going to need 9 blocks of iron or whatever metal we want. Iron is plentiful, so might as well. And let's see. I don't know if we have enough mana. Let's see. We're going to want to grab some living wood so we can turn it into dream wood. And again, we'll basically, once we have a little bit of stuff in terms of like the how am I trying to say this? As soon as we have a little bit of the elven stuff, we'll be able to hopefully make more powerful things to allow us to make even better mana production and whatnot, and just kind of speed up the entire process with this. We might actually put the root stuff up here, and this will be like our boss fighting area. Anyways, do we dare? I think we're going to wait for that guy to be done. So, this is what we're going to throw in. Is there anything else we want to throw in? Don't think so. So let's real quick take a look at our achievement book. So this is the big 3 things that we need to do today. We'll get into blood magic soon. What can we work on? Unbreakable Builders one? That would be nice to have. We don't need the beacon up anymore. Let's wand. It is an unbreakable wand, so that requires a nether star, and then to make the top tier we're gonna need like 4 nether stars. So yeah, let's start working on the draconium stuff. So if we want to make a draconium portal, we're gonna need infused draconium. So we're gonna need some of the stuff ground up. Let's go ahead and just take a stack of it and grind it up. Down here in you. Wait, can we not? We can crush it. We have to use the crusher. Okay, that's fine. So we'll get that taken care of. Do we, hold on, we have a crusher somewhere. I guess we'll just come over here. Wait for that to be done. One of these days I'll probably clean up this area as well a little bit. Make it a little bit nicer. Are you going to go anywhere? No. Yeah, this is a single crusher. We should probably use the double crusher. And I'll just eat the cobblestone. So we'll do that. We're going to need, what's going to be a good number of for a portal? It's basically we have to make a perimeter of draconium infused obsidian. So if we did something like 5 by 5, that would be, see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15 is all we need. So that's not too bad. We need the dislocator as well as the the dislocator receptacle, and that should be, well, more than doable. Let's go ahead and get some more mana. So that's done, that's done, that's done. Cool. We should be able to open the portal after that. So, what we'll probably want to do is get... We'll probably want to get the Draconium somewhere else. We could make a world of Draconium if we wanted. We could go to the Dragon World. Don't we have that already? Yeah, we could just go to the Dragon World and kill dragons. That would also get us a ton of the Draconium infused. Just the Draconium dust, rather. So we're going to need 15 of these. Then we're going to need the dislocator. And the dislocator receptacle requires another one of these. And the dislocator itself is pretty easy. We just need an Eye of Ender, which we can craft. So the dislocator and then the dislocator receptacle just requires a draconic core. Nothing too difficult there. Alright, neat. So I'm going to put that stuff, I guess, in here for right now. Hopefully I don't forget about it. And we'll fix up I'll build this out later, and we'll fix up the wither spawning, so we can do a little bit more of that. Alright, now should we just go for it? I think we should. We don't need this open very long, so there's the portal. Throw the book in. It comes back out with a message from the elves. Kind of neat. And we're just going to throw all this stuff in there. And hopefully we'll have enough time. So while it's doing that, let's open up this. We have a message from the Elven Guard. And they just basically talk to you about, hey, there's some cool stuff, and we read through your book, and hey, we added some stuff that we can do, and we look forward to trading with you and whatnot. So this will use up mana to kind of stay open, but it's not that much. And if we can get like other things, there's a handful of things we can throw through. I actually don't know where it tells us that. Resources of Alfheim. Okay. So living wood, we did that. We got some dream wood. Dream wood is very good for making mana spreaders, as well as some other things. Elementium, which we have other sources of that. The pixie dust, which is really important. Dragon stones, which mana diamonds. And then there's a couple other things. We can get elven quartz, alf glass, and those are more decorative things. So that's about it. But what we can do is put this stuff away. And I guess we'll put the dreamwood in here. And what we can do now is make the Gaia pylons. So we need 4 of these. We need more. Oh, please still be open. Okay. Let's get 4 more. Quickly. Give me more pixie dust. Okay. So we can't actually go to the Elven world. That would be kind of cool, but it's not a thing. But we're going to need 8 of these pixie dust, plus some elementium. Also 8 to get the Gaia pylons. And the Gaia pylons are what we need in order to make some mana diamonds. We're going to need 4 of those. Gold and mana steel. And this is what we need to basically summon in the Gaia Guardian. It's not that bad, but definitely could be better, it could be worse. Alright, let's feed you. You were still steaming, but I think if we put this here, it shouldn't do anything. I actually lost one of my thermalilies. Not a big deal, but kind of annoying. Anyways, this should tell us the Ritual of Gaia, and talks about knowledge and all that kind of stuff. Different things that don't really matter much to me. Lore for the mod itself. But the ritual of Gaia is kind of important. So we need an active beacon and some Gaia pylons. And terra steel. So we can visualize this. And what we're going to do is we're actually going to put it in somewhat the center-ish. That looks fine. We'll see. Is that relatively centered? That should be okay. Hopefully it's not too bad. There is a little bit of concern about that, but we'll worry about it when we get there. So we just need to break these blocks. And it's hard to see, but there is ghost blocks telling us where we need to put iron or any kind of metal for an active beacon. We put the beacon down, get an active beacon, and then we're going to need 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now, usually I would like to put those like higher or lower because it can be a pain dealing with the Gaia Guardian with those there, but it is what it is. So we just need 4 mana diamonds, and we can do all this stuff. So by the way, Dreamwood, if we look at that, it is useful in making elven mana spreaders, which are better, much better than the normal ones, and we can make a couple other things, but not really anything that matters much to me right now. There is some really cool things you can do with Botania, and maybe we'll look at that. I don't know. One of the really cool things is you can actually make like teleporter things. You can change sparks into basically tubes that you can travel in. For lack of a better way to put it, they're really kind of cool, but how useful? Not really. Not for us. We have flight and all that fun stuff. So let's see. We're gonna want speed of some sort. So how can we get speed without like potions? I wonder if Dark Utilities has something like a ring or something. Speed modules. Otherwise, we could do things like emerald apples. Let's see. I guess let's look at like maybe rings or charms or whatever. Hey, ring of speed. So diamantine crystal block, water bottle. What does this do? So there's a normal and an advanced version. Normal version gives you potion effect 2. Okay, now that's something. When you have it in your hand, advance is anywhere, and it does require an ender star, but you know what? That's not that bad. Maybe we'll go with that. What's an ender star? Does require dragon's breath and nether star, all that kind of fun stuff. Okay, so that is a very good possibility. I've never actually used those, so maybe pyromancer ring of the deep, titan ring. Okay, I don't really see anything there that's going to be super good. The other thing we can look up is charms, because I know Dark Utilities uses a lot of charms. Charm of the Diva. I don't know what a lot of these do. That we can't make. Oh, that's Botania. So Portal Charm. Okay, so increases aggression range. Okay, that's not anything I really care about. All right, let's go with the ring. Speed ring. So let's go ahead and make that. Ring of speed. We need diamantine crystal. We're gonna need the ring. Diamond block. That is easy enough. And then a bottle. Now the only other question is, do we actually have any dragon breath? That I don't know. But let's throw that down. Laser it. Things are like really quiet. Oh, right, it's getting muted by the one thing. I forgot about that. So that will give us the standard ring of speed. And let's make sure that it works. So if it's in our hand, we get speed. What if it's in our offhand? Does not work. Okay, fair enough. So now the question is, can we make the Ender Star? Oh, yeah, we definitely can. So make another star for me. And we'll have to fix it again. Pretty majorly, actually. Because it looks like we had stuff go in the wrong place. And it's on this side. Okay, so put that there. That worked just fine. Let's make the stuff and seal this back up. Oops. Oh well. We'll fix that later. Like I said, next episode we will clean up that entire thing. We can get some more mana, presumably? No. But it's not going to spread over here, so it's fine. So let's get this ring of speed, and then I'm going to take a short break while we get the rest of our mana that we need. But let's verify that, hey, we get the advanced ring of speed, and we have speed too. Indefinitely, just for this being in our inventory. That's really cool. And that's what I want. So we're almost ready to fight the Gaia Guardian. We just need to get the pylons. So I am going to wait on getting the rest of the mana, and once I do, we'll make the pylons, we'll make the business, and we'll take on the first form of the Gaia Guardian. So before we do that, we do need to go back in here and mark that complete. So yeah, cool. So I will be right back once the mana is done. A fair amount of time later, and well, I have the mana diamonds. So I kind of just AFK'd. I had dinner and just watched stuff, played other games, and in the meantime, managed to get all of the Solium ingot blocks which we need for the seed reprocessors. So before we do anything else, I guess let's go ahead and do that real quick. Make a full stack of, oh my gosh, these, and yeah, that was expensive, but 64 should be enough to last us for a while. I'm going to just put these up here. I don't know exactly how I'm going to have them set up here, but we'll figure something out. Anyways, with that taken care of, like I said, this building will get I'll kind of wire it all up, and hopefully we'll be able to start getting all of this stuff kind of automated, get all the seeds running and whatnot. It's going to drain a lot of power. That's the only main concern for that, but we'll see how bad it is. Anyways, I don't know that the portal actually drains any mana in this version. We are in 1.10. I think that was disabled for this version of Botania, but I think in the newer versions, and I know in the older versions, it drains mana very slowly. So I gave these guys a little bit of mana, but not much. Maybe it's just very slow. I don't know. Well, doesn't really matter much to me. Anyways, we have the mana diamonds, which means we can make the 4 mana pylons, and then turn those into the wrong direction, into the Gaia pylons. And with these, we can now come down here. Oh, hey, that materialized. I did shut down the game for a little bit, so that's probably why. Anyways, that is all we needed to do. We can pick these guys up, and we're basically ready to fight the Gaia Guardian. Now, I will be honest, I'm a little bit worried about this. We have a really good bow. It has infinity, doesn't it? Yeah, infinity and soulbound and power 5. We have, let's see, we have golden apples. We need good food. what kind of good food do we have access to? Let's see, there should be, I know there's some stuff somewhere that would be really, really nice to have. If some of these charms and stuff, I don't know what the sleep charm does. I think you can access your inventory when you have it. The ring of speed is really cool. I'm glad I found that. But let's see, Pam's. There we go. We have large meal sushi. 3. That is much better. Those look like donuts. Not gonna lie, those look like donuts. And then roast potatoes is a light meal. Okay, we're gonna go with pizza for now. And things we don't need in our inventory, so like these guys, can just be placed down. We don't want to lose them or anything. Not that we will, but if we don't need to have them in our inventory, why have it? And we have our manual and longsword. So hopefully this is a good enough weapon. We have 5 modifiers. We should add like quartz and stuff to it. Yeah, we have a lot of quartz. Let's add quartz. And I don't really care about unbreaking or anything like that, so we're just gonna add quartz. So there's 1, 2, sharpiest. Maximum level of sharpness, so that is as sharp as it can get. What else can we add to it? Let's grab a book. Book. We have so much quartz. This is a cobalt, so materials and you. What else can we add to this guy that would be worthwhile? Modifiers. So haste is not really something I care about. Sharpness, that's what we have. Diamonds would give us more durability. Minor stat increases. Diamond is a maybe. I don't think I want either of those. Reinforce would be not bad. Smite's not going to be super useful. Fiery's not going to be useful. Heal when dealing damage. Add more bones to increase. That's tempting. I don't want knockback with height blasting. Mending moss. Don't want mending moss. Glowstone. Don't really care. Webbed. Projectiles ignore water. Logical makes sense. Yeah. I think what we want. Let's see. We should have some necrotic bones. Do we not? Can we get them? That's the next question. So we don't need any of this stuff anymore. Necrotic bones. We cannot get them. We have to actually kill wither skeletons. So, you know what? Let's go for it. I don't think we're going to actually do the second tier of the Gaia Guardian today. Just because, I don't know, it seems like a bad idea. Let's get a level of necrotic and a level of luck. I think that'll be good. There is a pigment in my portal. Oh my gosh, the faces. Alright, well, that was a thing. Mr. Gas, please. No. Alright, cool. So there is stuff over here. Now, we do actually go a little bit faster. Oh my gosh, there's so many blazes. We do go a little bit faster due to the ring, which is really nice. That's drop evil. That's useful, not what we're looking for. And necrotic bones. Okay, let's get away from there for a second. No necrotic bones. Alright, we have enough of the stuff that presumably we'll get a necrotic bone before we get anything else. Don't want to risk hitting the pigman. That is a sword. Alright, so it shouldn't be too awful to do this. Just gotta get lucky enough to get a skeleton to drop what we want. Well, we got a skull. That's something, I guess. And nope. And that's some soul sand. That's a chicken. And we got a necrotic bone. Okay, one is enough for now. I believe our platform is right there. There's a, oh my gosh. Can you open your eyes again? Oh my god, that is the greatest thing ever. Oh man, I love it. That is fantastic. Oh my gosh, having a ghast with a googly, oh my gosh, do all the ghasts have googly eyes now? Uh-oh. Okay. Let's go back through and go home. We will add the modifier to our sword. We'll get 10% lifesteal, not bad. I guess we'll repair these guys so it's less strain on our storage system. And there is the question of slow motion. Don't really care about that. It's the speed, haste, increase attack speed. That might not be a bad idea either. I don't really care about luck, so let's get some redstone and go with that. So as we kind of progress with this sword and it levels up more, we will get more and more, well, stuff. It will get more and more levels and whatnot. So now it's a little bit faster. We'll make better weapons later, but for now, it's not bad. Alright, cool. So let's get rid of our levels. And we need a terrasteel ingot, which we have over here. And I actually want to run out the rest of the hunger so that we can eat one of these pizzas and have like full saturation for this fight. So I am a little bit worried. I'm not going to lie. I am a little bit worried about this fight just because I don't know how good the armor is actually going to be. But we'll find out. We have golden apple. We should be fine. So yeah, this might be loud. I'm gonna actually go to music and video. Let's see. I don't know. Turn those down. So all we have to do is shift right click on here, and it's still pretty loud. So we'll just drop that down, and I'll drop these guys back up. Okay, that's better. So Gaia Guardian. We need to be fast, but he drops these like little squares of wither, but we are resistant to the wither effect, so no big deal there. He has these little pixies that he summons, and he is immune to, I swear I can speak, he is immune to any sort of like what is it called? The stuff that does the thing. Range damage. There we go. But yeah, these give like wither effects. We are resistant to it. But yeah, he likes to teleport around. Use his little friends. And something I probably should have made for this is probably should have got, why are we not going fast? Should have made some strength potions, but here in a second, he should do this. And this is why we have the bow. He's about to summon some friends, and we can just shoot these guys. These guys don't matter as much. Oh no, they're dodging. Oh gosh. Lots of skeletons actually is not a problem. He makes stronger things later in the second fight, but in this one, it's not too bad. So, just clean these guys up. Oh my gosh, the compressed stuff is so bad. This will be easier when we have draconic tools. Just because we'll be able to, like, you know, do big area of effect damage. But, he's almost dead. Cool, there we go. Dead and Seek. So that wasn't awful. I felt slow, I will be honest. And we got some Gaia Spirits, nothing too bad. Nothing much to complain about there. And you know what? We could probably give it a try. So let's make a strength buff. And yeah, we eat our stuff. Our armor is actually looking pretty good. It's not entirely like, how do I want to say it? It's not entirely resistant to, it's not unbreakable. There we go. That's what I'm trying to say. But it's not doing too bad. Ooh, TNT. So let's put that in there. I thought I had another one. And let's go ahead and get another ring of strength. Ring of strength. We'll get the advanced ring. So that is not too awful to make. We'll need another nether star. We need 4 of these guys. And do we have... Yep, I accidentally put a loot bag in there. The other thing is we can't fly during that fight. So, just to kind of be aware. Alright, this one should be a little bit easier to fix. Oh, really? Okay, so let's put that there. That there, and we'll get our stuff. So we need a bottle, diamond block. Cool. So let's go ahead and get this going. Laser. Cool. So we should have everything for the advanced. Oops, I forgot to get the water bottle. Oh well. We should have everything for the advanced version of the Ring of Strength. Strength would probably be pretty good to have. And we'll probably take a golden apple if we need to. But we just need to make the actual ring again. It's easy enough. So there is the Ring of Strength, and then we make an Ender Star. And there's the Advanced Ring of Strength. So that gives us Strength 2. Not too bad. So to do the second tier of the Gaia Guardian fight, it's the same as the first, except instead of using Terra Steel, we use a Gaia Spirit Ingot. And to make those, we need Gaia Spirits, which, by the way, these things are used for a lot of things. Some of the cool things, the Fugal Triara, which is flight. It's flight based on mana, but it's still flight. You need it for a Dandelion, however you say it. That one is really a pain. It works off the premise of the Game of Life, which is not like the Hasbro? Yeah, Hasbro board game, but it's a really complicated game. I don't know all the rules. It's really complicated, but it's very powerful at making mana, if you know what you're doing. I don't know what the Charm of the Diva does, or the Golden Laurel Crown. Not sure what a lot of these stuff does. The Shard of Laputa, I don't know how to say that. It's really powerful as well, especially the higher tiers. But there is a lot of like really interesting things. Rod of the Unstable Reservoir is really cool. Don't know what a lot of it does. The cloaks, not seen those before. But this is what we're trying to make, the Gaia Spirit Ingot. And yeah, they're really, really cool things. Oh yeah, that's how you can make the end portal too. So Gaia Spirit Ingot. That is what we need. And let's get rid of our levels. We have Strength 2 and Speed. Now this guy is going to be teleporting around a lot more. But we'll be okay. I'm just kind of worried about like our durability and stuff like that, but we'll be fine. So here we go. One more time. Can we do this? So the Gaia Guardian is a lot stronger this time. And suits out. That is basically the wand of the unstable reservoir. And the things that he's shooting at us. But we should be... I mean, we're doing a ton of damage to him. So our sword is really good. And I think the pixies that he's shooting at us, the little flying things, which those used to be, like, minuscule. I think those are giving us random effects, which is probably what's slowing us down. But I think we can do this. Now, why do the harder version of this fight? Well, to put it quite simply, it's better. You get more stuff, you get better stuff, and yeah, that's really all there is to say. But we're almost to the point where he's gonna float up above. There we are. So just back off and shoot things. And hopefully we don't get too many compressed guys. And target selection is always important. Witches are by far the most dangerous thing, followed by skeletons of the wither, and then normal variety. And yeah, don't hit him. It reflects your shots. We're also getting shot at by the wand of the unstable reservoir, but that's about it. Let's go ahead and take a golden apple, and this will make us basically unkillable for the remainder of this fight. And just a matter of finding him, hitting him, and killing him. Come on, he's almost dead. Like one more hit. There we go. Cool. So that was the Gaia Guardian. Phase 2. Type 2? I don't know. Anyways, we got a lot of things, and this little... let's just walk up here. We got a lot of things, and some of it's really cool. Some of it's not really that useful. We got some... let's get rid of the stuff that's not unique for now. The discs, you guys have seen discs before. And let's grab all the rest of the stuff if there's anything left. Alright, so we get everything. Let's get all that lovely experience. Alright, cool. So we just defeated the Gaia Guardian. Level 2. That is really good. So we completed both rituals, and Botania is now completed. We'll probably still get to some Botania stuff later if we so choose, but for the most part, we don't have to. So let's actually head over here, and we'll drop things off as we kind of go through them. So more Gaia Spirits. We got 8 the first fight, and we got 16 the second. You get a lot more. Other things you get is stuff like mana diamonds, mana steel, and let's see, runes. We got runes of spring and runes of lust. So these are tier 3 runes, so they require 2 mana diamonds and then 2 other runes. And then this is a tier 2. We have the Pinkinator, which is a thing you can apply to the Wither to make it like a pink Wither. I don't really have much to say about that. Elementium Sword, not much to say about that either. Will of Arim. This is an interesting thing. So there's 4 different wills. I think there's 4. No, there are 6. So there's a bunch of different wills that you add to Terra Steel armor, specifically the helmet, and it gives you different effects. This one is a weakness effect. Critical hits apply a weakness. So cool, not really something I care about. Black Lotuses are really neat. So these guys, you drop them into mana pools, and they will give it more mana. It has to have some mana in it to begin with, but it's free mana basically. There is an upgrader version called the Blacker Lotus. The Blacker Lotuses are really good. They are substantially more mana. We have some Overgrowth Seeds, which basically give different flowers like boosted. Actually, let's grab our... I put our Lexica away. Oh no, it's over here. Let's grab our Lexica Botania. And we can look at some of the stuff. So, like, Ender Artifacts? No. Mystical Items? Maybe. Yeah, so if we look at the Terra Steel armor, this stuff is really good, but you can just add stuff to the Alphamancy. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure. Anyways, what's the thing I wanted to look up? Overgrowth Seeds. Can we just search? Yeah, Overgrowth Seeds. There's no information about them. Uses. Recipe. Yeah, I don't remember exactly what they do, but they like power up the plants if you use them on them. I'm not entirely sure how it works. I don't remember. It's been a while since I've even seen them. And then finally, the thing I like is the Dice of Fate. So the Dice of Fate gives you 1 of 6 relics, and these are very good relics, depending on which one you end up getting. I like some more than others, but they're all pretty cool. So let's see which one we get. We roll it and lands on a 2, and we get a fake psychotropic. So we got the Key of King's Law. Now this thing is amazing in my opinion, but it's not going to work because we don't have any mana. So this is technically a weapon. It's just not a very good weapon, to be perfectly honest. Let's real quick. Mana tablet. It doesn't matter. Okay, we have mana diamonds. We'll go ahead and use one of these. And make a mana tablet. And then we'll probably need this. So this is... We need to drain a little bit of mana. That should be more than enough. So now we have a little bit of mana in our inventory, and we can use this. So if we just hold down, right-click, you get some really cool noises. And it basically makes a ton of little golden tools behind you. I love this thing. And then you point it at something, and it sends them out there and makes like explosions and stuff. It does not damage blocks, but it's also not very powerful. It just looks cool. I love it because it's so cool looking. Anyways, that, however, I think is going to be it for today's episode. So we got Botania completely done. I am going to work between episodes on this guy, and I think the next episodes we're going to start looking towards either blood magic or something else. We do need to do a lot of work in Draconic Evolution, but we also need to do some other things with that first. And I need to get the seed, either way, I need to get the seed factory up and running for that. And we'll probably also work on getting the wither automated a little bit nicer. So that's the plan. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!